guest now joining us. With us is Radhika Khera, spokesperson of the National Spokesperson of BJP. Deepak Reddy is National Spokesperson of TDP. Syed Asad Abbas is political analyst joining us. We also have Pooja Mishra, National Spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Pooja Mishra, at a time like this when all the leaders of different political parties are gathered, do you think that now we are looking at a situation where there will be more consensus evolving, given that this tragic incident has taken place and it is ultimately the perpetrators of this terror attack from Pakistan who need to pay for this kind of an incident that has happened? Are we going to look at our political parties and leaders uniting in our response to Pakistan? Pooja Mishra.
Madhav, Samajwadi Party welcomes the decision taken by the government. We are with the government and we will put forward that if government wants to take more severe action, we will support it. And whatever the government takes decision, will be supporting it. And we want government to execute the strong decision which government has taken. That should be executed to the same way where the decisions are taken. And the harmony of our nation shouldn't be, harmed. Currently, we are seeing that they are saying the religion was asked. No, the attack was on the Indians, on the India, and as Indian, as citizen of India, we need to unite and fight against the Pakistan, fight against this kind of cowardly terrorism, and we need to show them that whatever our matter is, we'll look after it later on. Currently, what we need to do is to answer the Pakistan, answer this kind of terrorist attacks.
Let me take this question across to Radhika. Radhika, the opposition leader over here, the Samajwadi Party spokesperson, says that we are with the government. It's for the government to take decisive action. The Prime Minister has already indicated that that kind of action is going to happen in his speech today in Bihar. The big question is whether we can all be taken along and clearly ensure that a united message is sent out to Pakistan. That's the big question that's being asked at the moment. Radhika.
It was not just an attack, it was a mass execution of innocent Indian civilians, deliberate, targeted and backed by Pakistan's terror infrastructure. And India has not just condemned it, we made Pakistan bleed diplomatically. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, standing in the heart of Bihar, broke tradition and spoke in English, not just for Indians, not just for our domestic people, but this was for the world. His words were not just a warning, they were a declaration that we will pursue terrorists and their backers to the ends of the earth and we will turn their land into dust. This was India speaking to the global community on our terms, and we are walking the talk. And our response has been unprecedented, whether it is the Indus Water Treaty suspending after 65 years. We are going to make Pakistan beg for water. Atari-Wagah border sealed, SARC visa exemption revoked. Pakistanis have 48 hours to leave. Most have already started leaving. Your channel has covered that. Pakistani military advisors, persona non grata, and the diplomatic strength slashed. Now, symbolism is dead. Strategy is what is dominating. And this time, India is not alone. From Washington to Moscow, from Bhutan to Maldives, global powers have echoed India's stand. Even as Pakistan desperately is ripping apart the Shimla Agreement, India is redrawing the rules of engagement. And we hope that the opposition is going to stand by us. The world is standing by us. But unfortunately, what we have been seeing till now is a Robert Vadra, the damad of the Congress party, who is echoing the terms and conditions of the Congress party. He's already trying to create confusion. He's already questioning the army. He's already spreading false rumors.
We've had we have controversial comments coming in from several leaders of the Congress party. We have seen the controversial statements coming in from one by one, please, from Mr. Vadra as well. Is that now all going to be a thing of the past? Because at the end of the day, you can question the government. It's important to hold the government accountable. But let's remember that this is a strike that has been planned, perpetrated and executed by Pakistan. The imprint is very clear, Abbas.
Absolutely, there are no two ways about it. Certainly, I completely agree with you. On this front, we must be united. Adanya Pradhan Mantri of the yesteryears and a legendary statesman, Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji had once said, "Matbed hona chahiye, manbed nahi." I also remember the historic time that Atal Bihari Vajpayee and the NDA government stood by the UPA in times of Indira Gandhi ji. So therefore, I truly think that there must be one stand and that must be sacrosanct. We could have our ideological differences, but when it comes to matters of national security, we need to stand as one united India. And also, as a matter of fact, let me bring to your notice, Radhika Khera ji, Robert Vadra is not a voice of the opposition. He's not the voice of the India Alliance, and he's definitely not the voice of the Congress party. And if you ask me as an analyst, I absolutely do not take his words as then there's always scope for him being discounted. The fact is, The united
Can I please respond?
opposition stands with the Bharatiya Janata Party, stands with NDA, and ji haan,
Well, there are
bilkul,
other very
Pakistan ko
controversial voices
muh
that have
tod
come
jawab
out
de.
as well,
Can you
Abbas.
just
But
give
let me
me
bring in Deepak.
30
Radhika,
seconds?
just a minute. Let Deepak come in, and then I'm coming to you. Deepak, your response to Mr. Abbas when he says that Robert Vadra does not represent the voice of the Congress party, and he is not an official spokesperson of the party. He doesn't take him seriously. Deepak, do you take him seriously?
Good evening, Madhav. At this point, I would like to say that if you see when it comes to issues of national interest, our Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu ji has clearly said the interest of the nation comes first, and only after that, the interest of the state. So on certain issues where we took a stand earlier and it didn't align with the larger national interest, we have changed our stand. And this is the role model what a lot of parties in India should have. And people like Robert Vadra, they should be ashamed of themselves to talk so and of course, he's the damad, whether Congress wants to accept it or not. The mindset of the India ecosystem is terrible. Again, we are unconditionally going to stand behind our Prime Minister. Whatever is needed to be done to protect to protect our people, we are going to stand by them. So this is how political parties in India should respond and be sensitive. Our Chief Minister has personally gone to the family of one of the person who was killed, who's from Andhra. And our Deputy CM has personally gone to the house of the other family who was killed. There were two people who were killed from Andhra Pradesh. And this is going on from the day our country is born. Our neighbors, they are not neighbors. I mean, you can't call them human beings. They're worse than animals. And I think that is the way we need to treat them. And as a nation, we need to probably discuss it and try to find a solution to this problem which has been persisting for so long. And we have to go because these guys, I mean, I see a lot of Pakistani channels. I mean, the way they talk about us, our goodness is being taken as weakness. So it is time for us to be...
certainly a big message going out, Deepak Reddy, that India is one. India is united when it comes to Pakistan and when it comes to such cowardly acts of terror. We have to leave it there. I'm sorry, I'm completely out of time. Radhika Kira, Deepak Reddy, Syed Abbas, Pooja Mishra, thanks so much for joining us this evening.